Hey there, gourmet campers. Recently, while reviewing a MRE by MRE Star, just like this, I was a little disappointed. No, I was a lot disappointed in the coffee that came with it. You only get about, yay much in a cup, and it's very weak as crap, really. And it wasn't great, So I was thinking to myself, what can I do to make things easier, more compact, and downright tastier for campers, hikers, backpackers, canoers, that kind of thing. And that led me to create this homemade brew kit. So what it is a tea bag loaded with coffee, whitener, and sugar, all in a nice compact vacuum sealed pouch, ready to go when you're camping or hiking or whatever you happen to be doing. So it's time to do a little bit of arts and crafts. So what do you need? Well, first of all, a vacuum sealer. I've got my trusty Seal-A-Meal here. Obviously some coffee. I'll be using this coffee that I brought from Cuba. We've got our powdered cream or non-dairy creamer and sugar. And last of all, if you've got one of those places that sells the loose leaf teas, it's got a guy's name in it. They have these filter bags that you're supposed to put loose leaf teas in it, but in this case we're going to add some coffee. And all that to make your nice little brew kit. Okay, first thing that we need to do is to customize the bags that come in these. Now they come in this big roll that you cut to length and seal. So what we'll do is we'll cut ourselves a length about, palm's width wide, and we'll get that. That's a little bit wide, but it'll do. So for the first thing we'll do is we're going to seal the edge. And then we're going to seal the opposite edge. Which gives us a closed bag. So we're going to take that and we're going to cut it in half. This gives us this nice little pouch. Now, as I said, that is actually a little bit too wide. So we're going to cut it down a little bit and reseal it. And just like that, if you make a mistake, easy enough to fix. So next thing we got to do is prepare a tea bag, or should I say coffee bag. Now this part is completely up to your taste. Whether you like a strong brew, a weak brew, somewhere in between. But we're going to add some coffee to our bag. I happen to like a strong brew, so I'm going to fill it right up. one thing I should point out, underneath this string here, there's this area where the bag separates. Okay, and that gets important in a second here. So we're going to pull this drawstring tight. Now we're going to loop it around. Whoops. And we're going to stick that through there and use that to cinch that tight. Now what that's going to do is that I'll seal it underneath where that notch is so that you won't get any coffee grinds in your coffee. I'll do it again just to be certain. And there we go. There's our coffee bag. Next, we'll take our sugar and our creamer. Now you'll want to put these in the bottom of the bag. So what's going to happen is when you go to seal it, this bag will be on top of your cream and sugar pushing down so that none of the powder comes up and clogs up your food sealer. What we're going to do is we're going to add our creamer first, because it's the lightest of the powder. And, you know, how much you'd put in a normal cup of coffee. I think that's about good. We're going to add our sugar on top of that. And then finally we're going to put our coffee bag top of both of those. Kind of use it to tamp them down a little bit. And back into the vacuum sealer. Now this part can get a little bit tricky. My particular vacuum sealer doesn't like this little bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the seal, and if it doesn't create the vacuum necessary to do the sealing step, then I'll pull it back until I'm able to create that vacuum. Just watch. It's not a perfect method, but it seems to work. The other alternative is if you're not too concerned about the actual vacuum seal, you can just take your pouch, cut it back open just to demonstrate, and just simply squeeze it to get most of the air out. Oops. And again, there's a little bit of air in there, but you're good to go. Last step. Just label and date it so you know what it is, when you made it, and how long it's good for. Alright, time to put it to the test. Since I'm Canadian, I got my trusty Tim Hortons mug here, full of freshly boiled hot water, and my Brew Kit. Now, one thing I should note, during my testing, I noticed that if you fill the tea bag a little bit too full of coffee, it doesn't work so well. It gets waterlogged, and you end up with a brew that takes forever. So, don't go overboard. And now we just give it a few minutes to brew. Okay, now all told that took about 3, maybe 3.5 minutes to brew. So not quite as quick as if you were to bring a French press or something with you, but a whole lot less danger of glass breakage. It's just kind of cool. So we'll just add our creamer and sugar to it. Give it a stir. And there you go. A delicious cup of coffee. Cheers. Oh yeah, now that's a cup of coffee. I'd just like to thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, tell your friends. Also, hit that subscribe button to be notified when we post new videos. We'll have more tips, tricks, and how-to videos coming soon, as well as more MRE and freeze-dried food reviews. So again, thank you for watching, and remember, keep cooking with fire.